So I decided to mod up my Xbox controller and the results are beautiful, and it only costed me half the price of getting a brand new controller. So stay tuned, because in this video I'm going to be talking about where I got this kit from, how long it took me to install this onto the controller, and why I think you should go ahead and mod up your controller instead of getting a brand new one. Anyways, let's get right into it. So before we get into the installation and everything like that, I do want to talk about why I decided to get a kit rather than buy a whole new controller. So getting a kit cost me only $30, and with that $30, it came with LED lights, brand new buttons, brand new joysticks, and then for an additional like $15, I got the back panel to match the buttons too. And instead of getting a brand new controller, which would have costed me $70, because I usually like to customize the controller, I just ended up getting this and installing it myself. Now, the reason why I got this kit in general was because I've had my Xbox controller for about 2 years. It was starting to look really dirty. Everything was just not looking good, and I did clean it multiple times, but some stains, especially on the back panel, would not come out. So I decided to just get a kit rather than get a brand new controller and save myself some money. Now, I do want to talk about where I got this LED kit from, and it is from a website called extremerate.com, and they have a whole bunch of kits, not only LED kits. You could just change the buttons, you could just change the back panel. If you want, you could even add buttons to the back of the controller, kind of like the Elite, and customize it like that too. They have so many options for customization, and honestly, the quality is beautiful. And if you do decide to get a kit from Extreme Rate, go ahead and use my discount code. It gives you 10% off. It's this one right here. And honestly, the shipping is fast and the quality is just beautiful. And if you get the LED kit like I did, I do not think you will be disappointed. Now, besides the website and how long it took to get it, I do want to talk about installation for this kit. Now, like I said, I've never done this before, and it roughly took me around like 4 hours, which was a very, very long time because I wanted to make sure that everything was pristine. And also I do have a dog, so whenever I opened up the actual controller, there was a lot of dog hair. So I just wanted to get all that out to make sure everything was fine and working good. But actually taking apart the controller was very easy. You just take it apart, the faceplate comes off, you see everything underneath, and the videos that they guide you with are really easy to follow. Now, with the LED controller, they do tell you that this one is a little bit harder to do, especially if you've never done anything like this before. Changing buttons or the back would have been super easy, but I decided to go with the LED because it looked cool and I really wanted that wow factor on my controller. Now, you do have two options when installing the LED kit. You have the option to solder it, or you have the option to install the LED where the batteries are. Now, I decided to go with that option because I did not want to get a solder for this controller and then never use it again. So I decided to do that. Now, I am going to tell you what happened with me. If you do decide to get this kit, whenever you are lifting up the negative panel to insert the LED strip in there, do not put too much pressure, because I put too much pressure on where the battery attaches to and it completely broke off. So just be very, very gentle when doing it, or else something will break. Especially if you're a first timer at this, make sure you are very careful when lifting up that metal part to the battery and inserting the LED strip. Like I said, if you're just replacing the buttons or just replacing the back panel, it's going to be super easy. But LED kit is a little bit harder for somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, like myself. But other than that, that was probably the hardest part. Everything after that was super easy. Literally, it's just unscrewing the screws, taking off the panels, and installing the kit, the buttons, and you're good to go. I feel like if I was to do this again, it wouldn't take me as long. It would probably only take me like an hour or so. But it's just the fact that the LED kit is a little bit harder, that it took me a while. And the fact that this kit not only comes with all the tools you need in order to customize this controller, it also comes with extra screws just in case you do tend to lose one. So that is something that I really loved about this kit, because I did lose a screw and it was easy for me just to get one out of the packet and replace it. So very, very good. Now, like I said, when I got this kit, the quality of it was amazing. The customer service when getting it shipped, they responded extremely fast. I'm talking about literally within an hour of me contacting them, they emailed me back with my concerns, and it was just super easy, and everybody is super nice over there. Now, I was very happy with the quality of the overall kit, the buttons, and even the joysticks too. Everything looks super slick and it feels even better. Now, you can decide what you want to take out, what you want to put in. For example, I decided to keep the red triggers of my old controller because I just love the pop of red, but everything else I replaced. So I love the fact that you can customize the colors on this LED kit too. So just to turn it on, all you need to do is hold down the start button for about like 5 seconds, and then it'll turn on to whatever color it is. And if you do want to change colors, all you do is push these two buttons, the start button and the share button at the same time, and then the colors will change. And honestly, you have so many colors you can pick through, or there is a mod where you can push it and then it just kind of cycles through the colors very, very slowly. So I love this kit because not only can you customize it to however you want to look, but like I said, this is half the price of getting a brand new controller, and it just brings your old controller back to life. Especially if you just have a boring old plain black controller, not trying to throw any shade, this will make it 10 times better, and it's really easy to install. So I am definitely happy with this controller because personally, I know this is a controller that not everybody is gonna have, and people really get wowed whenever they come over and see this. It's just my absolute favorite. Now, they don't only have this LED kit for the Xbox controller, they also have the kit for the PS5 as well. And like I said, if you don't want too much of a challenge with the LED kit, or you just don't want lights in your controller in general, you can just get buttons for it, you can just get the triggers, or you can just get the back for it too. Like I said, use my discount code and it will give you 10% off. And if there is any issues, just contact support and they are super friendly and I'll help you out in no time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are on this controller, or if you're gonna customize your controller, whether it's an Xbox controller, PlayStation controller. You can even get a custom kit for the Nintendo Switch as well, and those are really, really cool. So let me know down in the comments below what you think. If you have any questions about anything, I'm going to try my best to get back to you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.